How's it going? I want to share something really quick. This is kind of cool. It doesn't happen often that these kind of things come walking through the door. And I know we're in the early stages. I know we're in the early stages of this ball, but it's awful cool. And so I figured I would just share it. So a gentleman, older gentleman, came in last week and he said, "Hey, I got this old baseball. Will you take a look at it? I'd like to get it graded." And I said, "Sure, bring it in. I'll take a look at it." He said it's a multi-sign ball. And I said, "Oh, well, he said the big draw is Jackie Robinson." I said, "Well, as you know, and I think most people who are in this know, a single sign ball usually is a little bit better ball. This is a Dodger ball, Duke Snider there. And I'm not sure from what year, but I'm going to try to get that figured out. There's a really nice Campanella autograph. So when I say that we're in the Roy Campanella, when I say that we're in the early stages, we are definitely in the early stages of this being anything more than some ball. Gil Hodges, Pee Wee Reese, Carl Furillo. Trying to see how many of these I know. And so we're going to take this. I'm going to take this ball. I think I'm going to have to go to PSA with it. I think that's a way to go. The Jackie signature, I believe him. He said he's had this locked up in his safe for 50 years. Came from his dad. I would say that's probably a pretty accurate story. But we'll figure it out. Anybody on this side that we recognize? Carl Erskine. I'm not sure who this person is. B.E. I have no idea. The ball itself. That's the ball itself. So it's kind of cool. He brought with it, and I was kind of looking on the list to see who they could figure out. I saw Carl Furillo. So somewhere in between, you look at the names, so it's somewhere between, I would say, Pee Wee Reese is 52, Duke Snider, Jackie, Gil Hodges, Roy Campanella. So 52, all the way up to probably Pee Wee, Gil, Duke Snider, Furillo, Campanella, Jackie Robinson, 55. I mean, the earliest it can be, if you take a look at this, would probably be 49, right? Because Duke's 47, Pee Wee, Jackie. But we don't get Gil Hodges until 48. And we get Pee Wee at 48. So I guess those could be... What's up, Jesse? So my guess is the earliest it could be probably would be 49. Campy, Duke Snider, Gil Hodges, Pee Wee Reese. I guess there's no Pee Wee in. This is a list that he brought, and just based on this, I would think that the earliest it could be would be a 49, all the way up to. I guess it could be 56. I think all those guys were on there, 56. But the ball itself, I mean, if I look at the Jackie signature, if I take a look at the Jackie signature, it leaves a little bit to be desired. Leaves a little bit to be desired. So there's Jackie. There's Duke Snider. If I really wanted to take a good hard look at this whole thing, I could probably narrow it down a little bit more. Gil Hodges, Pee Wee Reese. Carl Furillo. Paul. I don't know all the names, I'll be honest with you. And the one that actually I think is outside of Jackie, which, come on, it's cool that Jackie's on there, is Campanella. Rory Campanella's on there. So that came in today. So now I gotta start doing the work. Now I gotta start doing the work. It's funny that this came walking in, and then I had someone else bring in a 51 World Series Game 1 ticket. And that World Series Game 1 ticket is a multi-$1,000 ticket in any kind of decent condition. This one was okay. So he would like to get that authenticated. And so I've got some work to do. But the cool factor, if it turns out to be real, the cool factor is definitely there. And I am definitely digging it. Again, what would I value the ball at? I would think that ball is somewhere $3,000 to $5,000 authenticated. I've seen several others like that. This Jackie, I think, leaves a little bit to be desired. So I am just not 100% sure what that means. Yeah, the ball is cool. I mean, the cool factor of that ball is just, it's one of those things where I would, what do you do with that? I mean, I hate to give that up. How many of those are out there? You know, with that run of guys on it. I don't think there's a lot. You know, if you just to look at eBay, if we put it, you know, let's start at 1948. I wonder if there's even a team signed ball for the Dodgers. Yeah, somewhere in the $4,000 range for a JSA. So hard to put it, you know, if you were at 1950, 55, say. You know, how do you lock it down to a 1955? But that is the reason why you have guys who do this for a living, right? If it was a 55 Dodgers team signed ball, that's a whole different ball game. But you'd have to put that at a. It kind of has to be PSA, doesn't it? Kind of has to be PSA. Okay. I just wanted to share that real quick. I thought it was kind of cool. I may open a case of soccer here later. I've been telling myself I'm going to open it, so I'm just going to probably open it and see. But I want to share that. I'll keep you guys up on what's going on, who I'm going to send it to, and what happens with it, because I think it's kind of cool. You bet, Jesse. I figured you'd want to see that. So take care, guys. I'll talk to you later.